Well, I'm terrified. It's Romania Black. And yeah, so we're on the commission this week that is from two patrons. Both have been moderators for a very kind and family friendly show, Natsume's Book of Friends. But also, this movie, just from the name Exhuma, seems scary. So, Sunspots and Plore have come together to offer this commission. I'm terrified because I'm like, is it going to be scary? But I'm like, maybe I should be more open-minded. That it's just going to be like a thriller, like Coherence. I was very scared for Coherence when Dana commissioned it a few months ago, but Coherence turned out to be a lot of fun and an amazing thriller, and I loved it. So maybe that's all. Maybe it's just going to be a fun movie that's just got some spooky elements to it, but it just, Exhuma means like ex-human to me, and so I don't know how to deal with that. So we'll just have to see. But yeah, so we're gonna be watching it. Sunspots has been recommending a lot of Korean films lately, so I don't know if this is gonna be a Korean film or not. We're gonna find out. But I'm pretty excited. Something spooky, something interesting for the holiday season, as it were. But I want to say thank you very much to both Plore and Sunspots for commissioning this. You both are amazing. And also to thank everybody on the commission tier for this month. Y'all picked out some amazing films so far. I know we have one more left for October, but I'm super excited about that one. And then we'll see what happens in November. So you can check out the commission tier, but it is like limited space. It is like you gotta get in there. It's like probably the most exclusive thing going on the internet right now is getting into those 4 spots on the commission tier. But I will watch Western movies. I will watch movies internationally. I will watch anime. I will watch donghua. I will watch live action. The commission is like your chance. If you want Romania to watch a movie or an audio drama or a one-shot manga, manhwa, whatever, that's your time to do it. So I have some decaf coffee poured because the last thing this girl needs is some caffeine. But I'm going to set that sucker right there. Oh, that looks real. That works real good. So we're going to just see what we get, right, with all of this. And obviously there's going to be a PIP picture-in-picture down below. But for the sake of keeping the full length, YouTube is making me use these fun things. So that's okay. That's all right. But I'm super excited. I don't know what to expect. We'll just have to see, but we're going to talk through it and we're going to watch it and it's going to be a fun time. So we're going to start Exhuma. What that means, like to exhume. We're going to see. And we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. I intentionally chose this movie to be 3rd in the monthly lineup because I didn't want it to be like right on Halloween and then the week after for YouTube, but I want it to be towards the end of October, but also because I'm terrified of this. Like, I just keep thinking it's going to be scary. Maybe it won't be. Ha ha ha. Maybe it'll just be like this box with a little creepy little doll, like the little thing there. That's all. Yeah, this is just the 2 hours of this. Never mind. I feel like I've seen that show box before. The pure silence is not giving me, it's not giving me good vibes. I'm going to turn the main sound down just a hair, just in case. Start it with our opening credits. I did a slight test and I did see, it just comes out of nowhere. Ah, not a plane! You better not be doing any Twilight Zone shit! No! No! Okay. I'm not getting crunk when I land, ma'am. Oh. Damn. Okay. What did she assume? What did she assume? I've only wanted to watch... Oh, LA. Oh, well, okay. So they're landing in America. Well, misunderstanding ethnicities is our specialty. Okay, so this is happening in the US. Well, that's scary enough. That's terrifying enough. This is the sequel to Crazy Rich Asians. He had a bunch of tattoos on his arm. Oh, wow. The text saying I should have trusted them. That feels intentional. Oh, that's literally her talking. Huh. Oh, hi, baby. Don't be a scary baby. Girl, what are you calling? What are you summoning? Are you an Etsy witch? What is happening? Are you summoning Superdog? What is happening? Nope. Nope. Pardon? Are we doing a baby seance? What is happening? What is happening? Why? You gonna have a bubbly while we're doing this seance? Why? But why? Nope. Why are we being creepy? Why are we being creepy? We blaming Grandpapa? Maybe they're good witches here to help. Are they exorcists? Are they vampires? Yin Yang and 5 elements. What? What? I mean, that's LA. That's LA. I have never been to LA, for the record. Oh, don't mind me with this dangerous knife. All these elements of a damn horror movie are right there. Yeah. What? So, is she an exorcist? Yin and Yang, is that what they are? Ooh. Oh, a shaman. Okay. The fudge? That lady's like just down in that decanter. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. So she is a shaman. Oh, I love the ambiance of this. Is so cool. Ooh. A badass shaman exorcist and her could-be twin brother? Yes, please. Yes, please. He's like not impressed with who she's recommending. Are we digging people up? What? Okay, Exhuma. What is happening? It's not gonna be pretty. Huh. Ah! With the fold-out chair. Okay. So, are she talking about these two guys helping out? Oh. What are we doing with said body? Who took her dentures? Nobody's gonna fess up? Nobody? Mm. Oh. So, well, kid, she gonna haunt you forever if you don't bring the teeth back. Just let's have her by your side as a friendly ghost, not a vengeful spirit. Of him. He's like, well, about that. That's so cool. Yeah, physical and mental attributes. Yes. Mm. I love that. Ha! I love this old guy. I'm the 1% a feng shui expert. Songduk. Hell yeah, Songduk. Let's go. Get that shroom. Okay, Mr. Kim. We'll call him Mr. Kim. You calling him out? A geomancer. Mm. Hmm. That's a fair question. Okay, and he's a funeral director. Interesting. And she's gonna call you all to come and help, like, exhume something. Yeah, here we go. She's so badass and cool. I love her already. She just has such an aesthetic. And he's got, like, the man bun. Bonjour. So, it's off season. Oh, okay. So are they like the real deal or are they scammers? Yeah, they seem like a treat. Filthy rich. Okay. So this is a real thing. Him in the shadows is terrifying. Scary. Up. Him in the dark is terrifying. Ooh. Huh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he is crashing out. He is crashing out, y'all. I look at him in the darkness. No. Is he the firstborn too? Is he freaked out too? Is he possessed too? That was a good transition. Oh ho ho ho. Uh, I mean, technically, genetics are on your side. That's pretty rare for that baby to have blue eyes and blonde hair. Ah. Oh. Juanim? I mean, girls gotta eat. He's like, well, you're the one with the possessed baby. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I mean, what is up with this family? The nameless grave. Oh, I like the chapters too. Like putting in this. I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, that is weird. Could be. Yeah, 'tis a temple. Oh man, that Californian desert. I have admittedly never been to California. I've been to Nevada, close to California. What'd you all do? He looks like his grandfather was a serial killer. What is going on? I'd say if he's in an unmarked grave, that's red flag number one on why he's haunting your family. I love her jacket. Everything she does is queen. Love. Dr. Kim might as well be the Mr. Kim might as well be the Han Solo of this entire expedition. He's got a bad feeling about this. I also like that the head of the family is in this like 1990s teal jacket, windbreaker. Mr. Kim's like, did you realize you've buried these people on the most haunted ground in all of Southern California? Ooh, bitch, the shade. He's like, this plotland is shit. Hi, CGI Foxes, how you do? It's gonna become like a Wes Anderson movie in about 2 minutes. Oh, I can't imagine why he's haunting you! Yeah, that'd be step one. Why? Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna spit it out. Yeah, why'd you bury him in the midst of nowhere? Why? Are they in South Korea now? Did they go back to South Korea and this guy traveled from LA to there with them? It's like, I don't know how to tell you this, but here's your main problem. There's no name. Why wouldn't you put his name on there? The disrespect. A monk. They did pass by a temple. What? Okay. But your auspicious grandfather, you putting him in a hole in the ground with an unmarked grave, I'd be pissed too. Yeah. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. He really is not having this. Ooh. It's vile. Ugh. Oh. Is an ominous sign. That is creepy! He is creepy in his little Dixie cup windbreaker. How old are you? Oh, well, hell, girl's doing good for herself. I didn't even know this was a thing. Mm. Oh. He's like, look, love ya, but I really don't want my daughter to get cursed either. Ooh. Oh, bitch. Did you not see the latitude and longitude? Hmm. He's like, I know, but girl, girl. Huh? Oh, hi, pigs. What? What? I like they speak in English when they're in Korea so that nobody else will know what's going on. She's like, get down. You didn't even tell me what was going on, bitch. Are these pigs gonna get all alive up in here? Oh, did she crack her neck like a badass shaman? What? You tie them, Converse! I wish one was like a barbecue fork. I mean, I'm all here for it. Tis a production. This poor chicken! Not the chicken! Not the chicken! Oh shit! Oh girl! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Girl! 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 What we do? Oh! Oh! Oh my God. Girl. Holy shit. Well, I mean, if that's what you had to do. Girl. That was crazy. That was wild. Is there nothing there? Y'all been digging forever. She's like, did I miss something? I blacked out. They didn't even put it in a coffin. Oh, she knows. Creepy old aunt knows. Oh, no. Okay, there's a coffin. Okay, never mind. Don't eat meat today. That's important. Only veggies for y'all. But we didn't see what was inside of it. I don't know. This seems creepy. Did you just see how crazy she got? Mm-mm. Nope. Oh! Oh, bitch, no! Did that snake have a human face? What did you just do? No, no! What? Nope. Oh, going down that kind of road with that? No. Yeah, pull off. Mm. We know a guy who knows a guy who is going to prevent your family from being cursed. I mean, did you not see that snake that maybe had a human head? That was weird. Nobody else noticed that was weird? Oh my god! Should we trust you? Oh, okay. So that's his mom. Okay. Right? Or the aunt? One of the two? Just the ominous feeling of all of it is like, what? Yeah, okay. So so the temple. Okay. We're going to go check out the temple. It's a cute doggo. That looks suspicious. Couldn't help but notice your kind of creepy looking temple. Oh, interesting. Are you one of the trade? Okay. So did he intentionally choose the plot to curse them? Yeah, Jisuini is not allowed near the nice furniture. Oh. What are such rumors? Dude, I would not be alone with that coffin any day of the week. No way. No. I'd be like, lock her up. Oh. Oh, we just exhumed it. That's all. What happened to the folds around it? What happened to all of the things? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh my God. I had a spirit pass through me, bitch. It was like Casper the Friendly Ghost, only not friendly. Oh shit. Oh my God. Okay, so we are not pretend. This is not good. This house, like, shrouded in darkness, would it kill you to turn on a damn lamp? This woman and her whiskey o'clock. And Gramps by the window. Or is that the uncle? Mm-mm. Oh my God. That might be the uncle. What? No! Don't! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nope. 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 Nobody. Nope. 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 Nobody. Nope. Oh my God. I do not want a jump scare. Nope. Not at all. No jump scares, please. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. I can't do it. I can't do it. I want to look, bitch. No. Don't be dancing with glass. No. Mm-mm. Ah, hell no. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nope. Nope. Oh my God. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Mm-mm. No, no. This is why we ain't making the ancestors mad. Nope. Oh my God. Uh-uh. No. No. Ah! Is he passed out? Oh my God. Hmm. Oh my God. Did he like. Yeah, no joke. I was like, did he cut himself in the bathtub? She has a great voice, by the way. Oh my God. Nope. Oh, he's in bed now. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Etsy wishes could never. Oh. I like that she keeps banging it like softly. Oh, oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ew. 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 No. No way. No way. Gross. He's like, well, I was possessed. So that was fun. Apparently the coffin wasn't good enough. Oh, just possessed and shit. A bit of a mishap. No, do not open that door. No, oh my God. Oh my God. But wait, is he by? No, do not open the window. No, 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 no. Fudge. Oh, shit. How did he get in the phone? How did he get in the phone? Oh my God, no! How did he get in the phone? Shit! Ew! Not good, Cotton. Not good, Cotton. No, we're not okay. No, we're very not okay. Oh, shit. Oh my God, the cinematography is insane. Insane. Ah! Ew! Ew! Why is it throwing up so much? Oh my God. Was that blood before that the boy threw up? Oh my God. So, yeah, not good. You might want to stay back. Oh, hell to the no. Oh, hell to the no. Let's not go there. Let's not go all exorcist. Let's not get all exorcist up in here. Oh my God. No. 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 Nope. What the fudge does that mean? Oh! Oh! Ah, hell no. Ah, hell no. Okay, so there was more than one son. Not the baby! Not the adorable baby! Not baby Joseph! Not little baby Joseph! Oh my God. Oh my God, not the baby. Not the baby! No. Not the baby. I refuse to let them hurt the baby. Huh. Well, it was in the coffin, though. We never really found out, did we? Don't you hurt that baby. Oh my God. Nope. No! Not the baby! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't kill the baby! Oh my God. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh. Holy shit. He's amazing. Why are these two like the hottest twins ever? Are they twins? We're only like an hour into this, so how do we have an hour left? Okay, is the baby okay? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God the baby's okay. We still have like an hour left. What else is gonna happen now that the body's gone? Divine retribution. Is he the one that? Uh huh. Oh shit. What? But best be believing. Oh, the foxes. The foxes severed the tiger's waist. What does that mean? What does the fox say? Bring ding 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 ding. Something else was going on, right? Right? These mangy foxes. What the fudge? Is there another grave? Oh shit. We buried somebody on top of somebody else. That's enough to piss you off in the afterlife, that's for sure. Whoa! I freaking love his tattoos. What? Oh my God. They're both like, why? We just got done with this. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Or to prevent it from getting out. What if... But, yeah, no, this seems pretty extreme. Mm, yeah, I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good about that at all. Yeah, I don't feel good about that. What if it's a horse? What if it's a horse in a box? A demon horse? What if it's a terrifying... What if it's a tiger? What if the fox has snapped the tiger's waist? What if it's a tiger? What if it's a demon tiger? It's clearly not, not something great. Just cremate it now. Don't even open it. Just cremate it now. Why are we going to the temple? Hey, so... He's like, I don't want that shit here. Well, I guess lesson learned from the one guy opening it up in the hospital. Guess lesson learned. But what... Yeah, great question. We're not opening it. Yeah, she's freaked out by this. She didn't want the money. That should tell you all you need to know. Get the horse blood. We gotta go extreme. It's the horse blood. Yeah. Nothing about this is good. Huh. Oh. Oh. Would have been nice to know this, like, I don't know, 40 minutes ago. Oh, he's that creepy looking one in the shadows. What's in it, though? What was with the wood that they burned? Yeah, no shit. Why is everybody falling for the noodles trick? Are they going to lure you into the noodles and then something bad's going to happen? Nope. That poor doggo. Illusion. Illusion. It's just an illusion, Ron. What? A fox diviner. Well, that would explain the foxes. Nope. 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 I don't like any of that. Shit, no. Is her grandma's spirit, like, protecting her? A giant fox spirit? No, no. 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 No, 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 no. No. None of this, bitch! None of this! Oh, shit, what? No. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, bitch. Oh, nope. Nope. Hard. That's a hard pile of nope. Hey, sis, we got a problem. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. There's something weird in your neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Sis, shaman, go get her up! Oh, hell no. Is that, oh my God, are the pigs gonna eat him? Are the pigs gonna be eating him? Pigs are scary enough, as is. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Not the dog. Not the dog. Look, Grandma, no, you're trying to protect me in this car, but what the hell was happening with the pigs? Oh, shit. Oh, it's in the pig pen if you want to know. If you want to see what it looks like. Why? Why was it here? Why was it buried with it? Girl. Girl, you're brave enough to do that without a light? What the fudge? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Don't go towards it. Why would you go towards it? Why would you go towards it? Why would you go towards it? No! Oh my, oh, no. No. It's an oddly specific request that you've asked on this day. Oh my God. No. Oh my god. 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 Ah! 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 Oh my god! 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 Oh fudge! No! No! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Not him! Not Bonjil! What about the pagoda? What? What the fudge? You could have done that before you killed the hot one? Oh my god. Oh shit. Is he gonna try to possess her? What the fudge? How is he alive? That one guy's head came off, so he ain't alive. Snap out of it. A wild bear attack, you say? Oh. Okay, so the monk and the labor worker worked on there, so it may not be Bongjil. Girl, you ain't even got time to wash your hands off. Mm. Oh, damn. Oh. I mean, girl, I don't blame you for that. That was crazy. Oh. Hmm. Ooh, creepy. Oof. The backbone of the peninsula. Oh. And that Sean and the monk that was with him was known as the Fox Diviner. The tiger's waist. And it went after his spine. Okay. Okay. Oh, so that's the geomancer symbol. Oh. So yeah, let's talk about. They're like, iron steak. Holy shit. Oh, and there's one of the parks. Okay. So if they're not grave robbers, are they coaxing the spirit out? Ooh. Oh, that poor little girl. She's terrified. Is this just a mass grave? Is it just a mass grave? Yeah. It's the longitude and latitude. Oh, hell no! Nope. Oh. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Oh, damn. Girl. Uh-huh. 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 Oh. Yeah. Why that? Oh. Hmm. Oh. Oh. The 1% that was as a geomancer. Yeah. Mm. Mm. I don't want Mr. Kim to die, but he's given all the red flags of going down in a blaze of glory. And I'm like, it just, oh, sure. That sounds easy. That sounds super easy. Oh, wow. I wondered if that crazy tree was going to come back in this. I know, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Damn, that's a lot of tattoos. That's a lot of tattoos. Oh. He avoided the scripture. Well, this is a message to everybody. Put the scripture on every orifice you don't want hurt. Oh, these poor fish. You will be sacrificed to a Japanese fox diviner. Hey, we had to call in the military because this shit got real. Sure you did. Ah! Ah! Yeah. Let the D-weeders through. Oh my god. That was the weirdest thing I've seen all day. Well, I'm glad they saw that. Oh my god. The idea that this thing is possibly having something to do with the North Korean, South Korean border is just wild. Oh, the sweet fish. Yeah, that's what it wanted. We apologize for the killing of fish in the making of this film. All right. This looks like a spirit possession tree. Who knew that horse blood was a spiritual cleanser? Okay. Sure you say. Girl, what we doing? What we doing? Oh, hell, what? I mean, I love the world building of the shamans and all this. I find it interesting they talk about Japanese spirits being just about destruction. I mean, foxes are tricksters in Japanese culture. Mm. Three's a good number. No, no, this thing's terrifying. No. Why do I keep hearing a damn chicken? Oh, is that what's in the bag? Man, chickens do not stand a chance in Korean films. It's just, if you're a chicken, you're dead. That's the long and short of it. Can't believe they killed that dog. That poor dog and all the pigs. Mother trucker. That owl's like, I want one of them fish, honestly. Oh, oh, bitch. And there we go. Like freaking Gollum from the Ring. How this girl is so calm, her family full of shamans. Oh my god. Possession, we deal with it all the time. So they're thinking if it comes out and possesses the chicken, they're going to kill the chicken? How do they get it to possess the chicken? Girl, thank God you had a lighter. Ah, hell no. So I'm assuming that the coffin that was there with it inside of it, they buried it next to the iron stake, knowing if anybody tried to get the iron stake out, that it would come out of the coffin to kill them, essentially. Oh my god. Tasty fish. Sweet, juicy fish. I just was in Gollum's song at this point. Is that the helmet? Oh, love. I love the smoking tree. Meanwhile, note to self, carry a gallon of horse blood wherever you go. What if it isn't? Ooh. Thinking she's a tree god. Oh. 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 Oh, there it is. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, there's the stake. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought I saw it. I thought I saw it. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Bitch. Bitch. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Is it the grandma? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let the grandma fight him. Oh, my God. How? Oh, my God. Ah, shit. Not good, Cotton. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Why is it a liver? Why does it want the livers? Ah! Oh! Uh, uh-huh. And it's the helmet. Yeah. Ah! 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 Oh shit! Why? Why? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh hell no. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Oh my god, that's a chicken! Oh, spare that chicken. Spare that chicken if we can. Oh. Oh, Mr. Kim! Mr. Kim! Oh my gosh. Oh, we saved the chicken. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 Wait, my daughter's wedding! Girl has spent half this movie with her hands covered in other people's blood. Sure. Oh my god. Oh. 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 I'm so glad they didn't die. Mmm. Ah. Ooh. Well, except for that. Oof. Oh. Shit. Oh my god, I'd get that checked out. Oh. Oh. His wife's beautiful. Oh. 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 His wife and daughter are beautiful. Oh. Oh, Choi Min sick. Yes, hell yeah. Oh, Kim, go on, get off, girl. Queen. Yu Haishin, all right. Oh, Lee Do Hyun. Oh, hello, sir. Oh my gosh, that was intense. That was intense. That was an intense movie. Is there anything past the end credits? Oh, I don't think so. Okay, yeah, so we definitely need to talk about this. Oh my god. That was terrifying. But like creepy in the best way. Okay, if you're gonna do a horror movie, that's the way to do a horror movie. Okay, all right. I always, my thing against horror movies is I don't like jump scares. And they did a really good job of making the creepy ghost in the window, like the reflection show it, but it wasn't a jump scare. It was just like, it was there. It was creepy. It was, but and it was gory, but not like in a Saw gory. And it had a lot of blood and guts and like physical horror without it being like too much over the top. And it was just like this creepy kind of, it reminded me of the original Exorcist. Like if you've ever watched the original Exorcist, that movie is like, has a spiritual horror to it that you're just like, yeah, it just gets under your skin and you're like, ugh. I'd imagine, especially if you were from Korea, this would be terrifying. Absolutely terrifying because it ties into like a lot of spirituality and culture and it just, ugh. I honestly, again, Plore, Sunspots, y'all did good. Because this was it was so creative. I was wondering, like, we were an hour in and we'd had the whole Park family ghost thing unraveled and I was like, oh, okay, well then now what? And then the now what becomes the actual problem of the movie. And it's like, oh, okay. But the four main characters, I loved them. Their actors did so good. This badass shaman and her adopted brother and like the geomancer who's like just wants to live long enough to see his daughter marry a German man. And then you have like the funeral owner, the mortician that's like the Christian and like it definitely gave like Exorcist vibes, but in the best ways. I loved it. I can't believe this came out in 2024, like last year. It feels like a much older film, and I say that in a good way. It doesn't feel recent, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I want to go through the wiki and talk through this as we talk about it. That it's Pamyo is the Korean name. Horror film written and directed by Jang Jae-hyun, starring Choi Min-sik, Kim Go-yeon, Yu Haijin, and Lee Do Hyun. Yes. I was like, whoo! I was like, you work that man bun, son. You're pretty hot for a possessed man. Just... which honestly, like go for Kim Go-yeon. She can work it too. She was queen this entire movie. I loved her grandmother backing her up. Like there was a part I thought Grandma was gonna battle the Fox General, and I was like waiting for this Godzilla Mothra-esque battle, and it didn't happen, and that was fine. Mystery and occult elements, yes. The excavating of an ominous grave. I loved the world building of it. There's something about the Korean films that I've watched so far, and I don't know if it's just Korean filmmaking as a trend. I really like it. And what it does is, it does something that I feel like American films struggle with sometimes, and that is... because I'm a character-driven person, and I love movies for characters. And the plot can be whatever. I'll watch any movie that has any type of plot. But I'm here for the characters. And I feel like a lot of Western films struggle to build character during the movie without it making it feel like... this movie feels like you've known these characters for years. Like within the first hour, you feel like you've met these characters, you've known them, you've watched an entire series about them, and you've only known them for like 30 minutes. And I would say The Extreme Job was the same way. As One was the same way. Sweet Bean was the same way. I feel like all of those movies just... we're able to build character so quickly and so authentically. And I feel like a lot of Western films struggle with that. Like, they're just like, here's a joke and a quirk of their character, but they don't feel lived in. And not every Western movie is like that, but a lot of them that I've watched are. And they've been hard for me to connect with the characters to really get a feel of who they are. This, I was down. I was with the characters. I was in on it. I was like, yes. I mean, I watched Deadpool and Wolverine earlier, but those are movies based off comic book characters that have been around for 20 years. So you have been with them. These, I had never met these 4 characters, but by the end of the film, I felt like I'd been like traveling with them for years. It was just so good. And I think the movie just focuses on those 4 characters. I think what it is a lot of Western movies, especially comedies, try to give you like 1,000 random side characters that don't mean anything. They're just flat characters, and you don't get as much time with the rounded characters. And here you had those 4 people. Like, sure, there was the Park family, but you had those 4 people, and that's really all that you focused on. Whereas I would say a movie like Get Out, I've seen Get Out. That movie's creepy as hell, but that movie is kind of a good example. You've just got a couple main characters that you build off of. Get Out's probably a good example of that. But yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. It is the highest grossing South Korean film of 2024 and the 6th highest grossing Korean film of all time. Well, Extreme Job is up there, but yeah, crazy talk, right? So, renowned Korean shaman Hwa Rim and her protege Bong Jil are enlisted by a wealthy real estate developer, Korean-American family, to identify a mysterious illness in their family's newborn son. I'm just glad that baby didn't get possessed and hurt. I was like, we're all good till the baby gets hurt. I was like, no chickens or babies were harmed in the making of this film, and that was great. Okay. Yeah, so this vengeful ancestor spirit haunting them. I just love the world building of the shaman and her ritual. That ritual where she was like smearing blood all over her face and attacking the pigs and everything. That was crazy. That was wild. That was scarier than half the stuff in the movies. I was terrified she was going to go on a rampage. That was terrifying. So anyway, they basically are enlisted to take care. Okay, so basically the end price ends up being $500,000 for the job. Okay. And they're needing money for paying for his daughter's wedding. Well, not $500,000 worth, but you know how it goes. Yep. So they're selling, Sang-dok, who's Mr. Kim, sells burial locations for the wealthy, while Young-gyun owns a funeral home. Okay. And so basically they say during the first encounter with Ji-young, Sang-dok becomes wary when they insist on cremating the grave, which is located on a remote mountain near the North Korean border. Okay. They did say that you could see North Korea from there. Yeah, he has a sinister energy, but I liked how far her character came. Like, her character had an arc where she started out being like, yeah, let's just exhume the grave. It's for the money. But then by the end, she's like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And it's just like the arc that her character goes on. They tell him about a famous monk named Jizoon who ordered to assuage grave robbers, provided the grave location for his grandfather. So they excavate, proceed smoothly. Yeah, the human-headed snake was terrifying. That was the creepiest part up until the pig scene afterwards. That part was crazy. So yeah, they end up, I can't believe the one guy tried to open up the coffin after they were like, no, there probably is an evil, vengeful spirit in this. Don't do it. But I guess he didn't know about it, but still, the grandfather is revealed to have been a collaborator with Imperial Japan during the colonial period and is tormented by his improper burial. Well, the fact that he was collaborating with Japan, we'll talk about that here in a little bit, because I did a tiny bit of digging to talk with you all about that. So the fact that the grandfather was in with the Japanese, with the Imperial Japan during that, is probably why the family was trying to cover it up, because they didn't want that to be known. So that makes more sense now. It's kind of like if you, well, depending on where you live, how you feel about finding out like your family was a Confederate soldier. It depends on where you live, how your reaction to that will be, unfortunately. But anyway, so months later, they're informed about the gravedigger who becomes disturbed after killing the snake. Yeah, it was bleeding blood out of his eyeballs. They visited the gravesite and discovered the head of the snake, along with a second burial site with a 7-foot standing coffin. Yeah, so they excavate the coffin, where they learn out that Jizoon was a powerful Japanese shaman named Murayama Junji, who was the moniker of the Fox. I wanted to open this back up because, yeah, Kitsune, or basically is fox, is part of Japanese folklore, which is a fox spirit that can shapeshift or bewitch other life forms. I've watched enough anime to kind of know about the fox spirit, and if you've watched Naruto, you kind of get that too. But usually fox spirits, I kept thinking of Pom Poko throughout this entire movie, because I just watched Pom Poko, and in Pom Poko, the fox is kind of the villain-esque character because they're tricksters. The foxes are cunning and sly, whereas the tanukis are tricksters as well, but the fox in Pom Poko is kind of played up to be the more antagonistic character, right? They're an archetypal the archetypal method by which the kitsune tricks humans is to lead them astray or make them lose their way. And they blame the experiences of people losing their way, and blaming the fox has been recounted by secondhand folklorists up until present time. So yeah, they basically have the concept of the fox. Interesting. So yeah, fun times. But anyway, so what we end up finding there is that that night Bongwil witnesses the Oni killing the temple priest and the local pig farmer along with the pigs. At first, when we heard the pig squealing, I thought the temple owner and everyone was in there with the pigs, because having grown up on a farm where my family raised pigs, pigs will eat anything, and they are cannibalistic. They will eat whatever is dead in front of them. In Wizard of Oz, when they're like, Dorothy Gale, don't get near the pig pen. Yeah, that's because if she fell in it, the pigs would probably kill her and eat her. So, So that was gross. They find the coffin ripped from the inside, and the Oni is revealed to be a samurai. Bongjil gets injured and possessed, and the others witness the Oni turn into a ball of fire. The ball of fire was scary. Like, the ball, usually you think, oh, it's a stupid ball of fire, it's not that scary. No, the way that they acted and the way that it just looked like it was going to possess all of them and burst them into flames was very scary, actually. I was like, very unsettling. So they investigate the Oni's origin, and then they return to the grave to find the samurai dormant on the coordinates written on the grandfather's tombstone. I love how everything connected throughout this. Like, every little piece led to another. It was just really well done. So it says, it's revealed that during Japanese occupation of Korea, the Imperial Japan ordered the shamans to put multiple large iron spiritual spikes throughout the country to disrupt the country's life force so they could easily rule over the occupied Korea. We're going to talk about that, because I was like, as an outsider looking in, I was like, oh, we're very much like using history to like, I don't know. I've watched a lot of anime and know that I am coming from a Western perspective. So I'm over here like, hey, I don't know about your history, so I'm just viewing this as an outsider. But when they were talking about Japanese spirits are only destructive and kill whatever's in their wake, I was like, that's very interesting. Because, then you watch enough anime and you have Japanese spirits, and, we just watched a Studio Ghibli movie a few weeks ago where the spirits were all very kind and considerate, and here it's like, no, they're destructing and they kill everything. And I'm like, that's perspective. So, we'll talk about the occupation of Japan. It's interesting that they kind of say that the Japanese shamans were causing the disruption of energy, possibly leading to Korea splitting in half, is what it kind of seemed like it was alluding to in a way, which was interesting. But it says he discovers the supposed grave robbers were Korean patriots attempting to unearth and remove the spiritual spikes in Korea, and the samurai Oni is actually the guardian spirit that was tasked by Jizune to protect one of the spikes. So the Park family weren't really involved in Imperial Japan's rule over Korea necessarily, but they weren't great. That's why when Mr. Kim was like, they're too dignified looking to be grave robbers, and what grave robbers would pose for a photo like that, which I can't say much. You got like Jesse the Kid and stuff posing for like Westerns, so it's a little different, but they were actually, freedom fighters trying to help save the day, and the Oni end up getting in the way of that. So they devise a plan to unearth the relic when the creature rises after midnight, that they're going to distract the samurai while the others dig the grave. A vision reveals the fox embedding a katana inside a decapitated samurai's body. That was terrifying, and turning the samurai into a tsukugami, which was basically, and the grandfather's grave served as a cover for the relic. So yeah, the Oni himself was the relic, right? That the samurai himself is the iron spike. And since he's represented fire in feng shui, he has to be vanquished by the element of water and blood. And so the wood pick, drenched in his own blood, successfully vanquishes the samurai spirit. It was such a great callback because he talks at the beginning about the elements and the feng shui and the top 1%. And then that keeps getting called back throughout the movie. And then he uses his blood in the wood to battle against the Oni at the end. It was a horror movie where sometimes horror movies, especially if you build up this kind of like larger than life villain that you're like, how do you destroy it? How do you defeat it? If you can defeat it. And the solution sometimes in horror movies is kind of hokey and it doesn't make sense. Here, you had established it early on. So when it came back, it was very satisfying at the end to see like, oh, that's how he's going to beat the Oni. That makes sense. That all makes sense. And then a few months later, they all attend the daughter's wedding. I'm glad nobody died. I'm glad the chicken didn't die because that girl was dead set on that chicken not dying. I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm glad that they all ended up okay at the end and defeated the demon. That was great. Sometimes that doesn't happen in horror movies. Usually in horror movies, people die, like some of the main characters, but this one got away with it. Interesting. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But anyway, the production said that it started in June 2021, and then it was produced by Showbox and Pinetown Productions, with director Jang Jae-hoon, known for making occult films. The film ended filming in March of 2023. I like they didn't really use a lot of CG effects. It was really just the foxes and a couple of things. So, and honestly, the makeup and everything that they did was, you could tell was just real makeup, and some of the lighting was darker to kind of cover some of the more hokey looking parts of it, but it worked really, really well. So yeah, this thing was received very well. It says reception. The film includes scenes that are critical of the Japanese occupation of Korea, with the unearthing of the curse being linked to the unearthing of Korea's past. Yes. So yes, I definitely, was like, oh, I felt like an outsider looking in. So as far as Japan's occupation of Korea, I went to look this up because I'm not as privy about Japanese Korean history as I probably should be. So it says from 1910 to 1945, Korea was ruled by the Empire of Japan as a colony under the name Chosun or Joseon. The Japanese reading of Joseon, which they mentioned that earlier, and I was like, what is that? That seems like it's some of the words and stuff they said. I'm like, that seems Japanese. That doesn't seem Korean. So I said Japan first took Korea into its sphere of influence during the late 1800s. Korea and Japan have been under policies of isolationism, with Joseon being a tributary state of Qing China. In 1854, Japan was forcibly opened by the United States. In 1854? What? Where's this? Oh, the Perry expedition. Oh, well, the U.S. forcibly opening another country. What? Colonialism, why are we doing this? What are we doing? Okay, well, I should study more history. Sorry for my ancestors. It rapidly modernized under the Meiji Restoration, while Joseon continued to resist foreign attempts to open up. Japan eventually succeeded in forcibly opening Joseon with the unequal Japan-Korea Treaty of 1876. Why did everybody just have to be bitches from 1700 to now? Why? Just why? Japan embarked on a decades-long process of defeating local rivals, securing alliances with Western powers, and asserting influence in Korea. Japan assassinated the defiant Korean queen and intervened in the Donghak Peasant Revolution. And after they defeated China in 1894 to 1895, in the First Sino-Japanese War, Joseon became nominally independent and declared the short-lived Korean Empire. Japan defeated Russia in 1904 to 1905 Russo-Japanese War, making it a solo regional power. It acted quickly to fully absorb Korea. It first made Korea a proctorate under the Japan-Korea Treaty of 1905 and ruled the country indirectly through the Japanese Resident General of Korea. After forcing Emperor Gojong to abdicate in 1907, Japan formally colonized Korea with the Japan-Korea Treaty of 1910. For decades, it administered the territory by its appointed Governor General of Chosun, who was based in Keijo or Seoul. Japan made sweeping changes in Korea under the pretext of a racial theory known as Nissen Doseron. It began a process of Japanization, banning the use of Korean names and the Korean language altogether. Well, if you want to stop a culture, you get rid of its language. It's just, I did not know a lot about this history when I was reading into it. I know that Korea and Japan have had tense relations before, and that there's subtle, like, there's still subtle, like, you know, some subtle negativity, and maybe it's not so subtle. I think of that because back in 2008, it was probably 2008 to 2009, two of my friends, they taught a class at our college that had a lot of South Korean students that were studying abroad, and they were learning English. And some of them, one of my friends from college, he traveled to South Korea and stayed in Seoul for a while, and they went on a trip to Japan. And I remember him saying that some of the South Korean students, they would be like, oh, Japan's so expensive, and so this, and and kind of like talked about it kind of in a not as nice way. And my roommate, well, he was not my roommate, but my classmate in college, he was kind of like, he's like, I think that's just part of the culture. I think that's just part of like an underlying thing, like some negativity there, some racial tensions. And I was like, or maybe just ethnic tensions more than anything. But I was like, okay. So yeah, and the thing about it is, this isn't that long ago. This is less than 100 years ago is when all this went down. So there are still people who know what it was like to live in that era. And they're kids of those people who lived in that era, who know of the stories, who know of the post, like in 1945, after World War II, when Korea got that back. There are people who grew up in that restoration period that probably know about that tension and know about that negativity. So yeah, that those attitudes are still going to kind of be there, you know? It's, you know, it's just, I hate it, but it's definitely just part of history. And there's those kind of tensions are not eased gently. And they take time. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's just, you know, look, I'm from America. Bar be it that I talk about anything historically, because our country's done some shit things to other countries over the years. So I have no right to say anything, but I can understand from both sides how one would feel about that topic. And I could definitely feel a little bit of the criticalness in the movie about that imperial occupation of Korea. You could feel that tension in the movie. And as an outsider who didn't know the history, I was like, oh, this is interesting. So that just came up. But man, not fun times. Not fun times. And honestly, I don't think there's any country in history that can say that they've never, I mean, I'm sure there are. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure there are. That has had no blood on its hands. Every country has blood on its hands. They'd like to say that they don't, but they do. You could probably find some countries that don't, but I would say a big majority of them got blood on their hands. So that's interesting. Fascinating. But I learned some history today in a horror movie, and that's something I wasn't expecting. But on the one hand, I'm really glad that this was not the scary movie that I was expecting it to be. And on the other hand, I am just really excited about this. One of my coworkers, he is doing like 31 haunted movies for the year. He does 31 horror movies every year for Halloween, for October. And he's been looking for recommendations, and I recommended to him to watch Perfect Blue. He's not an animated person, so I don't think he realizes how good Perfect Blue is. He probably just thinks it's an animated movie, and I was like, no, you need to watch it. And so I don't really know if he knows how good it is, but I'm going to recommend this movie to him. I'm going to recommend this movie to him and tell him he needs to watch Exhuma. I'm going to be like, you need to check it out. It's pretty good. So we'll see. I'm going to tell him he needs to watch it. So we'll see if he listens, but I also recommended Coherence to him. So hopefully we'll see if he watches any of those movies, but they're pretty good. They're not bad at all. So I'm so excited that now I have something else to recommend. But what a crazy, awesome movie. Sunspots, Plore, this was fantastic. I had so much fun watching this. When I sat down, I had honestly been very hesitant of this one for the month because I was like, I'm not usually a horror movie person, and I feel like this is edging my toes into the water. Like, come on, Romania, you can do it. And so this was definitely stepping outside my comfort zone, but I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. And honestly, I will recommend this for Halloween for anybody in the month of October. What a scary, spooky movie that really just like, it just gets under your skin in the best way. So thank you all so much for watching with me. I'm so excited to hear your comments down below. What did you think about Exhuma? What did you think about the story? What did you think about the horror? What did you think about all the craziness? And are you glad that that chicken lived? Because I am. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah. I'll be back real soon with the last of our commissions for the month of October next week. Bye.